Now, your accurate Storm Team 12 forecast.
Heavy showers starting to wind down a little bit here in the Wichita area. You notice well off in western Kansas, starting to notice more of those dry skies, but still doing with the heaviest rain now across central into eastern Kansas. But just had this secondary wave of those heavy showers and storms just pass through Wichita, and still dealing with a lingering a little bit of those thunderstorms still this moment, but going to be seen here with the next 45 minutes. Going to start to wind things down a bit, but a lot of lightning associated with those storms, especially moving into areas near Belle Plaine and moving into right along Highway 77 just to the north of Winfield. Going to be seeing a lot of that heavy rain and lightning, maybe a little bit of some pea-sized hail, but again, our severe threat is overall starting to wind down now, but starting to see more of the lighter to moderate showers pushing off to the east, like right along Highway 77 between Harrington and to Hillsboro, starting to dry things out a little bit in Salina, but looking a little bit more to the north, do have those heavier showers across areas of Belleville, really anywhere along into the north of Highway 36. Anything south of that starting to dry out as well. And again, we'll dry out here in the Wichita area for most of the afternoon, especially areas along and south of I-70. And to the north, though, still going to be dealing with those occasional showers throughout the day. But then heading to the evening, we will watch the secondary piece of energy kind of start to swirl back around overnight tonight. So a little bit more of those showers and even some thunderstorms impacting western Kansas this evening and into the overnight hours. And that will eventually move into portions of south central Kansas heading into your Wednesday morning. So it still will need the umbrellas, but not expecting any kind of severe storms like the way we had last night. But we will eventually dry out heading into your Wednesday afternoon, and of course skies beginning to clear out. So additional rainfall amounts, maybe about 1 to 2 inches or so across most of central Kansas, a little bit less for those in southwest Kansas, but I think in decent amounts, and we've already had enough rain as it is from this morning system. But temperatures a little on the cool side today, but we will get milder as each day goes by. Upper 70s to eventually low 80s heading into the end of the work week, and we're likely going to hold on to those numbers throughout your weekend and a little bit into early next week, because our pattern, we're kind of going to be in between two different systems, but overall that ridge really kind of keeping a grip of things, and so going to be noticing a very dry pattern at least from Thursday, maybe all the way into next Tuesday. So overall very nice weather coming in, especially some dry weather. It's been pretty wet for quite some time, so going to have to enjoy this while it lasts, but still going to be dealing with the stormy weather here in the next hour or so, but going to be drying things out as we get into the afternoon for a little bit. But temperature is expected to be in the 60s to lower 70s today, but then eventually seeing those upper 70s and low 80s as we get closer to the end of the work week. But watch those dry conditions continue as we head into the weekend.